Hey.
Hi.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Now, you're not Wimpy.
I have been at times. I'm not playing the Wimpy Kid.
You're the Wimpy Kid's mom.
Yep.
And it's called The Long Haul.
Who's excited about the great Heffley road trip?
Well, he is trying to get to this geek convention, so he sends us way off track by changing the GPS in the car, and when I find out, I get very upset.
As a mother, going through this journey of the film, how did you change?
He was exposed to a lot of food that I don't have him exposed to, and I was more relaxed. So we came up with some good boundaries where it was like, okay, you can have hummus and crackers, you can have fruit, and you can have a juice box, and you can have one other more naughty treat throughout the day.
I'm sorry, hummus is on the do not fly list?
Well, because we make homemade hummus at home, so this is like hummus that has all the salt. I'm not saying it's do not fly, I'm just saying it's more of a treat. So
it's like a TSA high security.
Exactly.
I cannot imagine what you're eating at home. If that's, I mean,
He eats really well, you know. We have steel cut oats for breakfast with some cabbage and umeboshi plum vinegar and flaxseed oil I make him.
I didn't understand anything.
Basically greens and whole grains. And then for lunch I make him like brown rice sushi with avocado and some beans and some like carrot sticks and vegetables. Like he needs to have vegetables, grain, and bean every day.
Okay. And
that's why he's so healthy and never has been on any medication and does not have to go to the doctor, and he's so healthy. So it's great.
Doctors on the do not fly list.
No, doctors are not on the do not fly list. They just doesn't need to go because he's so healthy.
Ah, take that, doctors. Some steel cut oats and you're out of biz.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, as if.
You have had notoriety since you were a very small person. Mm-hmm. Was it important to you growing up, becoming famous, becoming well known? And how has that turned out?
No, I never had the goal of becoming famous. That was never my goal. I grew up going to see plays in the West End with my dad in London and like loved theater. I was a theater geek at heart. So when I became famous, it was very alarming and very confusing and very disturbing because I was a young girl turning into a woman. That period happened over the time of like 16 to 18. And that's like precious growing up time. And so it was very confusing and overwhelming and unnatural.
If you had it to do again, would you have chosen a less recognizable existence?
I can't say that. My life is what it is. You can only know the life you have, and I know that everything is meant to be the way it is. So I'm grateful for all the things that happened. I just didn't plan it that way. I didn't go into, you're asking about fame. I didn't go in going, I want to be famous. I want to be movies. I had no idea about any of that. I just was a little girl who was an actress. I wore a green t-shirt to every single audition. It was just acting. I was just a kid and I loved acting. It was very therapeutic, and by accident, fame came out of it.
Did you ever keep a diary as a kid?
Yes.
What's the craziest thing you ever wrote down?
I have no idea. How would I remember?
I don't know. I remember mine.
You do?
I sure do.
Tell.
No. Did you ever feel when you were younger like a wimp?
Lots. Junior high is rough, right? From 6th grade, 6th, 7th, and 8th were a little brutal. Then I felt better in 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th.
Ninth grade.
In high school, I felt better for some reason.
Unwimpified.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Well, listen, I bet the answer lies somewhere in your film. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul.
It's super fun. You'll just have a great time, and you're going to laugh your butt off. So if you want to have a great time, laugh your butt off.
Yeah, butt free at the end. You just get up and there's no butt, it's been laughed off.
Yep.
I'm going.